I'm about to show you how I move though. You get the memo. I say,
Hey, keep cooking with that dope, Mike.
I'm like, baby, why you leave me? She said, like, fake pretty. I'ma get a bag and switch it up and watch they say. They don't like my style, they say I'm different, I'm too red. Put my whole up in the song to show you that I care. I'ma call your phone and I'm like, baby, do you care? I will feel the energy that you give me. If you hear my pain, would you still listen to me? Diamonds, they gon' dance and they still glisten on me. She gon' call my phone and I'm like, I don't feel your energy. I'm always gon' think about the thing that you did to me. Every time I
Maybach music.
Yo, it's your boy Smoke YT, aka Silk Man came in. We back with another video. Now, we are doing the moves that the Saints could do right now. What can happen right now? Now, I don't condone subscribing on this channel, but I love to see it. But yo, subscribe. It's been your boy Smoke YT. And we out. True. Oh yeah, I'm ready. Us Saints fans know that this is Drew Brees' final and last season, so we have to go out with a bang. As Teron Armstead quoted, this is a Super Bowl or bust season, as this team is filled, but we still have some spots to fix. This could be Drew Brees' final time holding a Lombardi trophy, so let's make it happen. In this offseason, Mickey Loomis has showed he's been cap master, as he started with negative $2 million in cap space and ended off the free agency with $9,024,661. This whole free agency, he has been aggressive, and he's gotten so many players that can help this team. He's gotten Emmanuel Sanders, who can gladly help the wide receiver core, Malcolm Jenkins, the returning Saint, who will contribute very well in the secondary, and gotten Jameis Winston for only $1 million, who can possibly be our starting quarterback the next year. The first move that we should do is get rid of Nick Easton, as he has a 4-year, $23 million contract. After veteran Max Unger retired, we did have a panic move. As the panic move, we quickly signed Nick Easton. As later on in the draft, we drafted Eric McCoy, who Eric McCoy had a tremendous season, only allowing 1 sack as a rookie, and recently signing James Hurst, who is very versatile, who can play all 5 positions on the offensive line. James Hurst, who can basically do what he can do, he just has a little price to it. Next, we have Patrick Robinson, who got a 4-year, $20 million contract. He did restructure his contract this season, but overall, he is an injury-prone corner. As his time returning to New Orleans, his first season, he only played 3 games. In 2019, he only played 11. We know the potential of Patrick Robinson. It's just, can he stay on the field? Next up, we have veteran linebacker Craig Robinson, as he got a 2-year, $2.4 million contract. With the signing of Anthony Chiquillo and the signing of Nigel Bradham, Craig Robinson's spot on this team just might vary. But he does have a last breath, with Caden Ellis getting put on the COVID-19 list. This could mean that he could still have a spot this season. Next up, we have PJ Williams, who signed a 1-year, $2 million contract. I believe PJ Williams is on his last leg, as this is a year he has to prove that he's worth being on his team. PJ Williams is obviously one of the willing tacklers from the DB spot, but is he going to get cut? Is he on his last leg? Let me find out. Now, I'm going to go to the players who we should sign, who will be a great fit for this team. Now first, we have Everson Griffin. Now Everson Griffin still has enough in his tank, as he is 32 years old, but he still can get to the quarterback, as he posted up his career-high 70 total pressures, 8 sacks, 41 tackles, and 1 interception. His team interest is the Packers and the Seahawks. His window is closing. We should make a move ASAP. Next up, we have Jadeveon Clowney. Jadeveon Clowney is a guy we showed interest in. It's just we won't pull the trigger. Jadeveon Clowney said he wouldn't mind signing a 1-year deal for a championship contender team, and this could be the team he could play for. As he posted up 3 sacks, 41 tackles, 4 forced fumbles, as he only played less games, but his team interest is the Seahawks, the Saints, and the Cowboys. Hopefully we can sign Jadeveon Clowney to a 1-year deal and make something happen. Next up, we do have Ziggy Ansah. Now, Ziggy Ansah did have rumors of coming to the Saints last year, but the Seahawks snatched him up. He did get riddled with injuries throughout the season, but he posted out 2.5 sacks, 18 tackles, and 2 forced fumbles. His window is closing with the 49ers as the 49ers bring him in to try out, but he wouldn't be a bad pick for a low price. Next up, we have edge rusher / linebacker Clay Matthews, who at the age of 33 still put up a very productive season for the Rams, but teams are looking at him. He put up 8 sacks, 37 tackles, 2 forced fumbles. His team interest, the Seahawks, are the most likely favorable to get him, but this would not be a bad sign for the Saints to do. There is still more holes on the cornerback position, but we have CJ Gardner-Johnson, who I have a question: is he going to play the nickel pack position or be in sub packages at safety? My first person we have is Logan Ryan. Logan Ryan did have a very good season. I'm surprised that he's still not picked up yet, but the Saints can make a move on him as he puts up 4 interceptions, 83 tackles, and 18 pass deflections. He still put up a productive season. His team interest, only team interest I found was the New York Giants. The New York Giants are looking at Logan Ryan, but this would not be a bad signing for the Saints. It's just the asking price. Next up, we have Dre Chris Patrick, who did suffer a season-ending injury in Week 6, but overall, he did allow 19 receptions from 29 targets. Dre could be a really good depth piece for the Saints team, as he stacked up 0 interceptions, 32 tackles, 4 pass deflections. He has no team interest at this time, but this could be a time that the Saints could pick him up, and this will be a great addition to the secondary. Now this is the honorable mention round, who guys are still in the free agency pool that we can still possibly get. First up, we have Tremont Williams, who is 36, but he still put up a productive season. He did turn 37. Signing him is a slim chance, but he would not be a bad signing for the Saints team. Next up, we have defensive tackle Damon Harrison. As defensive tackle is not really a need on his team, but with Damon Harrison on his team, could make this defense a top 3 run defense in this league, maybe the best, but it wouldn't be a bad signing. And last is Cameron Wake. Now Cameron Wake is 30 years old, but he still brings high floor pass rush production to the table, but his days as an elite pass rusher in this league is behind him. But signing him would not be a bad idea. Now, those were my guys who I think who should come to this team. Now, Marcus Davenport is going to have a breakout season this year. Trust me, but those edge rushers, we're going to need support for backup. But it's me, Boy Smokes YT, and we out here.
Cut me some diamonds, I'ma just run a new neighborhoods. I got a boss, she be missing it. I love you, ocean, I swim in it. Slaughter your block and we been in it. Whoop out the play, we whipping it. All of my brothers be whipping it. All of my brothers be whipping it. I'm finna kiss me a vibe, yeah, yeah. You can just stay for the night, yeah, yeah. I buy you something tonight, yeah, yeah. She got my waist in my time, yeah, yeah. Why you be wasting my time?